Hello, my Capricorns. How's it going? It is your girl, Aqua May. I am here today, and I am here to do your message for December 2024. Hope you're having a beautiful and blessed day. I know I sure am. I'm over here still getting myself together, but yes, I'm here for you today. Let me get a little more centered. All right, Capricorn, what do you got going on? I hope you're having a beautiful day. December is a month of, the endings, wrapping up things, ending of the year. So it's a lot that we can expect with that, all of that type of energy at this time. So we're going to tap in and see what's going on for you, okay? So we're going to call in the angels, the ancestors, our guardians, our higher selves, okay? And we are in alignment with the universe. God is always and forever with us. So let's get started with this deck. So what do we have for Capricorn for the month of December? Let's see. Non-duality. We got two cards. Wow, we got way too many cards. Okay. Non-duality, change, and detachment came out. So that tells me you're working on releasing and not being attached to things, right? Things that you once held closely to you. And interesting enough, I just had a conversation about, Capricorn being a little possessive. So interesting that those three cards came out. That's something for you to be working on this month, okay? And that's nothing wrong with you holding on to things or even energies of people, but if it's not serving you any purpose, then, Let me get one card though for Capricorn for the month. There we go, sacrifice, same type of energy. All right, you're cutting things out, you're letting things go, you're doing releasing, right? I'm hearing whenever I see the sacrifice card, this is like the hangman, right? Sacrifice energy. But I'm getting this energy of unblock, release, restore, and center, okay? That's a meditation you can do. You can say what you want to unblock. You can say how you want it to be released. You can say what you want restored back, how you want your power restored back, and you center yourself in that energy, okay? So sacrifice says sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's a sacrifice to love, okay? So the energy for this month for you, Capricorn, will be sacrifice. Cutting out what we're not bringing into 2025, all right? It starts now. Starts this month. I feel like this year of 2024 was a review of all the things that you have collected. All right, you really had to take stock of what you collected this year. And now we're in December. It's time for you to let go of what you don't need, all right? Let go of what you've looked at, you've reviewed and realized it has no purpose, it has no use, it doesn't serve you any more good at this stage in your life or where you're going, okay? So what else do we have for Capricorn this month coming up? If you're in this chat, I thank you. Please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. But you already got TikTok, number 30. So when that card comes out, because we do have an app named TikTok, obviously, I do think of that. But it also has all these clocks on it. So it's telling you that it's time to do something, right? Number 30. Something needs to be sprouted. Something needs to be born. Something needs to be manifested, all right? And this is with time, over time. Like I just said, over the past year, you've been doing this recollection of your past, trying to see everywhere you've been, where, what you've collected along your journey, all that type of stuff. Hello. Thank you, my dear. I love it. Divine alignment. Yes. But like I said, number 30, you could be wanting to join and get on TikTok with this energy, right? Being public in some sort of way, having yourself seen in some sort of light, or maybe you're already doing that and you're just working hard to get yourself out there even more, right? So I feel like this is also saying utilizing your time very wisely this month is going to be very important for you. Your time management skills, right? Very important for you to do things. I feel like the moon cycles will be very important for you to study, to do things according to the moon cycle, especially if you're doing releasing work, cord cutting, or anything like that type of work, any type of shadow work. Do it. Look up the moon cycles, and you will find what each one is good for. Right? I know full moons are about releasing, but there's other phases that happen throughout the cycle. But you also have number 10 here, which is unfinished symphony. These are tying up those loose ends, right? The sacrifice here with the unfinished business is also sacrificing time and energy to actually wrapping things up, completing cycles. Sometimes all we need to complete a cycle is us, right? It's something that we need to do. It's not like we're just waiting, like, oh, I did all the work and now I'm just waiting for this to be over. No, there's something here that you need to be doing in particular to get this thing to be completed. Whether it's I'm getting somebody in a relationship where it's like a back and forth type of thing, right? Time passes and you come back around to each other, but it still isn't what you want, something like that. But I'm also getting, when it comes to little projects that you have left undone, little things that you have took your mind off of to focus on other things, right? Going back to those things and actually completing those goals. So sometimes time can go backwards, right? It actually doesn't, but we can create that time to go back and look and do things and finish things off. Okay? I'm going to get to the tarot in a moment. Let me just get some clarifiers here. You have grieving for the time. You feel like you lost time and you haven't. Yes, I'm telling you. You have energies around you, Capricorn, that need to go. They're draining you. They're keeping you back. They're not conducive to your situation for whatever the reason. You have an attachment. You hold on to this energy, right? But something here also with unfinished symphony and friendship, there's people that need to be let go of. There's like connections that actually need a nail put in it, the final nail in the coffin. But I'm also getting here, well, there's people that are going to be able to assist you, right? Everybody in our life doesn't have to go in the garbage. There are some people who maybe we need to reconnect with to help us to get through the phases and the stages that we're in, right? That we're trying to complete. So be very open to the people who don't mean you any well, and also be open to the people who mean you. Oh, there's a fly in here. It seems like I always have a fly whenever I'm trying to read. So little nosy people around. We're not worried about them. All right. But yes, be mindful and be discerning of who it is that you give your effort, your energy to, who it is that it's just in your life. Like, what purpose are they really serving? Like, do y'all just talk and catch up with each other, which is no problem, but are you doing that every day? Are you wasting time doing that with this person, with this energy? Like, it's taking away from you doing other things, I feel like. And I feel like it's going to be a little bit hard here with this grieving energy. Somebody's may come and try to pull at your heartstrings, right? They're going to say, oh my God, well, I've known you all this time, or, we've been doing this all along. And why is it a problem now? It's because it's like, I want to change my life. I don't care if you don't want to change yours, but I want to change my life. So, somebody's knocking downstairs. Anywho. We have the Chariot and we have the Three of Pentacles here. You're going places and not everybody can come with you. Again, that Three of Pentacles is people working together, right? Parties working together to make something happen. Pulling your resources together, your thoughts, your energy, your time, all together to get something done. The Star card. I feel like here, though, it's like when something is done, it's over with. In the Star card, it's about healing and looking toward the future. Right? So when you're in the present moment and you feel like you're going nowhere, it's like you're desiring to be somewhere else than where you are. Every day that you get up and do this thing, or you associate or you participate, it's like you really are thinking, it's like, I don't really want to be here. I actually want to be somewhere else. So that's what we're working on. We're working on getting to where we're going. Hey, baby, how you doing, Paris? How you doing? All right. And then we got the Six of Swords here. I feel like you are moving. You're mentally in another space. Like this is Aquarius energy. You're Capricorn. You've already moved out of the energy, right? You're into the next energy, the next sign. It's like you're elevating yourself while you're in this place where it's not like everybody's not working at the same pace. Everybody's not, not everybody's ready to move. Not everybody's ready to make those changes or do things differently, or if there's a new rule that comes into play, there might be people that say, well, I want to do it this way, I like to do it that way. And it's like you really can't you just kind of got to ignore that and head to where you're going, because everybody wants something different. I can't make it up. Head to where you want to go. All right, that's what we're doing. You see that? It's the Sun and the Page of Wands. Head to where you want to go. With the Six of Swords, that's what you're doing. All right, you're heading in the right direction, and you saw that the page of wands just flew out my hand because you may stumble along the way, but you're gonna keep going. Like keep motivated. Those stumbles aren't. They happen for a reason. All right, everything that damn near happens to us happens for its purpose. It happens for its reason. There's a higher perspective to see it in, something greater to get from it. And that's how it is that your mindset is, right? I feel like you are definitely in a higher elevated mindset set. You literally have the sun and the star here. Okay? You're in a higher elevated space. And so people around you who are not willing or not capable or just don't see it how you see it, they're going to be there. And you're going to be doing what you do. That's it. Like, if that makes sense. Okay? Let's see. What else do we have for the month of December for my Capricorns? I feel like you definitely are falling in love with your work even more, whatever work that it is that you're doing that you have as, that you hold in high regard, right? It's like you're soaking yourself into that this month. Definitely soaking yourself into that unfinished business, just like you're working at finishing up things, completing projects, actually getting something to the next stage. Again, it's something about it's you. Your participation is needed in something to make it work. And this is about what you want for yourself. This is not about anybody else. But again, there's a confusion here. And I feel like that confusion just comes about when it's like you're doing it all on your own. This Three of Pentacles was here where you did have a cushion. You did have maybe some sort of help from others that you were receiving, even if it wasn't the best help or exactly what you wanted or needed or whatever you found it it's faults. I feel like now you're doing something on your own and you're putting, like I said, all of that you were putting into something else, you're putting it into yourself at this time. That's what December is all about. Sacrificing going out, sacrificing talking on the phone with certain people for certain lengths of time, right? Sacrificing eating certain things, maybe going to your favorite restaurant and cooking at home, whatever it is, but it's dedicating more time into things to get it to change. Excuse me, things are going to definitely start to open up for you. I feel like in the middle of the month with this Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Swords, something's going to open up to your view. Like you're going to be able to see something. Something may stop you in your tracks and maybe redirect you in some sort of way. Like you're not paying attention, but it just pops up into your view. And that's something for you to pay attention to. I feel like, yeah, look at that. The Hierophant. This is like a signal. This is something from God, okay, with the Hierophant here. This is your spirit team. This is your ancestors trying to give you something, hint at you at something. So really pay attention because, again, when we're going new places, we may not know the landscape. We may not know anything about it, but it's still an adventure and a journey that we're willing to go on. So you're getting guidance this time to go in the right direction, right? So the wheel keeps spinning in the right way for you because you're open, right? You're open. You're definitely open. And this, I feel like you've come to the point that you're ready to do the sacrificing, right? You're ready to do the releasing. You do it all the time. But again, there's just those certain things that we hold on to that we never let go of, that we never tend to, that we never, we say, it is what it is. I'm going to just leave it as it is. It's time to elevate ourselves up even higher. Okay. And we have the Magician here, and that's just you working your magic, right? You breaking through those illusions. You getting clarity right now, right? Ace of Swords is at the bottom. I love it. So this month looks very good for us to close out all these little things or big things or whatever it is. Just tackle it. Get it out the way so that you can have freedom from it. Okay? All right, let's get an E-King card for the month. One card, please. This is for Capricorn. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're welcome. What do we have? Okay. Number 4, I just talked about this, not knowing, that unknown feeling, right? So not knowing, number 4. Look up this hexagram online, hexagram E-King, number 4. You'll get more details, but I'm going to read it here. It says, to be ignorant is a creative, harmonious way to engage with your world. Don't go running after answers as if it is embarrassing not to know. Holding steadily to not knowing and hence to learning will bring good results. What don't you know? What if you didn't need to know all the answers now? And how can you learn? How can you learn from this experience? Okay, so that's the number 4 hexagram. All right, and if you do human design, that is gate number 4, so you can look into that as well. All right, let me get it. I'm sorry, I'm over here clearing my throat, but let me get a card. Sorry. All right, what's the angel number for my lovely Cappies out here for the month of December? What are we working with? This is your card, number 31, I am disciplined. You have that Saturn energy within you, and that discipline is a part of just your character, right? So we can become disciplined in different ways. We don't have to stick to one way if it's not working for us anymore, okay? But be diligent. It says your approach to life is an effective mix of both practicality and imagination. Your mind is stirring with creative ideas, and you have the organizational skills to manifest them to life. So, okay, number 31, which equals 4. Didn't even notice that. Number 31 equals 4, okay? It's here. It's telling you, literally. You have 30 and 10, 40, 4. So number 4 is important for you this month, okay? Number 4. Okay, I feel like I need to get something else for you. I don't know what else I need for you. I'm going to just wrap it up here. That's your message. Be disciplined. You don't need to know all the answers. Wrap up the projects that need to be wrapped up. Utilize your time properly. All right, don't waste time. And people will be mad about the changes you're making. So be prepared for that. Okay, people will definitely be mad about that. But that's your message, my dear Cappies. I love you. Please, please, please hit the like button and subscribe. I'm sorry if I wasn't interactive in the chat. I can barely see, but I'm here. I love you guys. Talk to you later. Deuces.